And with the Forex market, it trades 24 hours, 5 days a week, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And there is about 6 trillion US dollars daily trading volume in the Forex market. And one of the great things about this particular market is that it's good. We can actually trade on this market and we do not affect the market. We don't cause it have additional volatility. Now, if we look at, for instance, the cryptocurrency market and the trading that happens on that particular market, we can see that trading, because the market cap is relatively small, it's much less than 6 trillion, that individuals or groups are actually able to manipulate that particular market. Who is drawing on the screen? All right, so um, now let's talk about the this 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Now, who would like to work 24 hours a day, 5 days a week? Not many of us, right? We would prefer to work maybe 1 hour a week and spend a lot of time with our family. And maybe this product could be something that could do that for you. Maybe this is the product that can actually give you the free time that you want, that can ease you up from your day job, from your, 40 hours a week, job or even plus. A lot of people are working their job and they're doing something on the side, a hustle on the side. They're trying to make ends meet. Everybody is trying to do something to get things going for themselves financially, to try and get a leg up, right? And this is one of those products that can really do that for you. It can use your money and leverage your own money to help you, make ends meet and even to build significant wealth, right? So the product, how was this product created? Well, this product was actually created, as I said, by Success Factory in Estonia, where is, as I said, is like the Silicon Valley of Europe. And what they actually did was they put together some senior, very successful Forex traders, and they combined them with some of their software developers who are into AI and machine learning, and they put those two guys together, and what they came out with is basically the best product for the Forex community in the entire world. And I'm going to prove that to you coming up right now. So when they developed the product, Nils and Chris evaluated what the guys had done, and they were actually so impressed and so excited about what actually came out that they couldn't believe it. But then they did believe it because it was real. The figures and the facts are indisputable, right? What you're looking at here is actually a a report on one of the accounts that they did. It is a back testing of 5 years. This is a back testing of 10 years. What you're seeing here is a general, of course, upward trend. This is 4 trading bots that work together, and this is the results that they came up with in a 10-year period with $10,000. This particular scenario basically ended up with $1.5 million. Now we can see that it's about 4.66% per month, compounded. We can see that in some places, yeah, they were doing well, and then there were some months where they actually had some losses. But the trading bot, this is how the trading bot performed on a 10-year period at very low risk, right? This is a very low risk scenario with the trading bot over 10-year period. And this is a real back test. This is not made up numbers. And the full comprehensive report on these trades will be available in our back office. So you can actually view every single individual trade if you want to, and basically verify that this is the real deal. So as I said, we have the full report that will be available. And what else do we have? We have, not only do we have the 10-year the 10-year report, but we also have a 5-year report where they did a little bit higher level of risk. And in this particular trading scenario with the bots, it actually created about 10% interest return on investment per month. And in a 5-year period with $10,000 invested, it ended up being an account of $3 million, right? Now, what's interesting about these test results and these trading scenarios is that this is just the trading bot alone. The results that they've done over the past year and a half with the trading bot, they use the 4 trading bots, and then they combine that now with the oversight of the 3 expert traders that they have, the 3 professional traders, is that they've actually had much better results than this. Now, they wouldn't reveal to us the actual results that they got because they don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. So what they want to tell us is basically that we can make up to 20% return on investment per month, which is actually pretty crazy. If you were getting 20% a year, it would be good. I mean, when you consider that at the bank, you may get 1 to 2% a year, even at the low, very low return on investment of the 4.66% with just the bot alone, that would actually be really good. But with this particular setup that they have with the bot plus the oversight of the expert traders, we're seeing we're saying up to 20%. Sometimes it could be a little less, sometimes it can be a little bit more. So anyway, it's pretty exciting because this is something that we are going to be putting to work for us. And so we're going to have a look at what it actually looks like now to trade with this situation. Now, the package actually offers us several brokers. So what you need to actually get started, you will need the MetaTrader app. Now, I recommend the MetaTrader 4 app. They have MetaTrader, how to use MetaTrader 5 here, but MetaTrader 4 works perfectly well. There are 3 different brokers that the company actually recommends. Now, the advantage of using either one of these brokers that they recommended is that eventually we will have a large community of people using these links to these brokers. And then when we get this large community, we can actually then compete or ask them, negotiate for better fees and better rates and so on when it comes to the trading and the uploading of funds and all this kind of stuff like that and withdrawing and such. So we need to set up a brokerage account. I've already set up mine. As I said, I never traded before. It was a relatively simple process. You set up your brokerage account. You do go through the verification so you can top up funds. Some of them have advantages over the other. I actually have a brokerage account now with IC Markets and FX Choice. And what I realized with IC Markets, the convenience with that one is that you can actually top up with a credit card and you can withdraw onto your credit card. With FX Choice, you can do it with like Bitcoin and some other different methods. I think you can use Skrill or PayPal to top up and withdraw. So they offer different solutions of doing a top up of the account and to withdraw funds. I haven't tried the Admiral Markets, but basically that's what you need to get started is your brokerage account and the trading app. And then you will receive emails once you've subscribed with the different trading ideas. So let's have a look here. So this is what one of the what the trading ideas will will be released like. Now they've done some little tweaks and so on since this to add some additional information to make it easier for us. But basically they will give us an entry price. They will tell us the currency. They'll give us the currency pair. So you see here Euro USD. You'll see here it is a buy idea. So you'll be doing a buy limit when you go into your trading app. Here's your currency pair, and you have your entry price, your stop loss. When the trading ideas come out now, they actually tell you how many pips to your stop loss, which is important information to calculate the lot size. And then of course, these are the different levels of risk. So you could go with low, medium, or high risk in the take profit area. And then in the view area, there's a view button. You can click that one, and it gives you a comprehensive breakdown of why the trade was made or what they recommend this particular trade. So for those who are especially maybe a little bit more knowledgeable in trading, you will get an understanding of why they made that trade. Of course, there's great information for any of us if we want to learn how to trade Forex as well. So when we look at what's on the market out there compared to what we have, we can, and of course, all of the trades will remain in the performance history as well. So you'll see the active trades, but you'll also see the past trades, so you can actually see. And now we don't show obviously that all are wins, because some of them will be losses. Nothing is 100%. But what we've seen in the past performance in those with the trading bots was that 80% of the trades were actually winning trades. Now that is fantastic. Some of the other products out there on the market, they look to give you one trade an hour. We give one trade a day. That's very easy to do. And at some point, regardless of whether you're on the job or whether you're flying or whether you're on the beach, no matter what you're doing, if you have taken care of the kids, at some point, you can stop what you're doing and take this one trade a day. Take a little, 2-3 minutes. You could take a washroom break if you're on the job, and you go in and you look at the trade, you lock it into the app, you set it, and you forget it. Right? It's easy, very, very easy. Now, some other products on the market, they're looking to give you a one trade every hour, but that is not really something that we want to do. But with that one trade an hour, they're only maybe about 30% or 30 to 35% successful with those particular trades that they're giving you. Ours was showing that it was 87%, and that was with just the trading bot alone. So, what we have is absolutely a fantastic product. It's very much high value for the money that you're paying, and the money, the cost of this particular product is 49 euros a month. That's it, 49 euros a month. So, um, compared to some other products on the market, you may have to pay, in the hundreds, maybe even over €1,000 for the initial sign up. And then you have sometimes the least expensive monthly subscription might be 160 US or 160 euro a month. So when you consider those costs with other people's products, you really have to start out with a significant amount of capital when you consider the percent return on investment. You have to have thousands of euros in your brokerage account that you're trading with in order to actually just to break even when you start out, because you're starting off with a pretty big minus to begin with. But ours is easy. There's no sign up fee. You just subscribe and you pay the 49 euros a month. And that is absolutely fantastic. So, one of the other things that some of the other products on the market have is that they basically focus more on recruitment. If you recruit people, they'll waive the monthly subscription fee, right? This is actually bad for network marketing. Network marketing is supposed to focus on the community, focus on giving good products to the community, right? It's about focusing on the customers, right? Giving them something good, giving them something valuable, right? Um, and what we are is a customer acquisition company. We bring in customers, we give them products that are good, right? As I said, there's no sign up fee, and it's a small monthly subscription of 49 euros a month. And it gives the best product for Forex trading, right? We have a trading bot combined with the oversight of expert analysis. Now, if you had a trading bot and you ended up in this particular situation like we have here now with the COVID-19 virus, right? These are very volatile times for all markets, right? So you need that oversight. You need something that can look at the world around you and not just look at the technical analysis part, right? So now, with this inexpensive product that we have, some people might say, well, like the saying goes, good thing no cheap, or cheap thing no good. But our product, you know, sometimes when something is less expensive, it doesn't mean that it's less quality. Sometimes it means that it has integrity, right? And this product has integrity. This product is produced by a company that is all about integrity, that is all about delivering quality, that is all about delivering things that are good for the community, right? And that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this as well, because not only is this a good product and this is a high quality product, right, at a very inexpensive price, it's also something now that you can benefit off of, as far as being a network marketer, because just like our other products, 10% of the of the cost of the product you get in a commission, right? And that commission also then goes to your network as well. It's divided up throughout the network as well. And if you are in a company, or if you hear from somebody who is in a company and they are talking about a forex trading product, and they're telling you you get commissions on the actual funds, the actual collateral that people are trading with, right? Let me tell you something. Those people are scamming you. Do not get involved with a company that does that. Our commissions have nothing to do with if somebody trades $100 or whether they trade $100,000, right? Our commissions are based completely on the subscription alone. Now, what kind of a market do we have with this particular product? Well, the market is absolutely huge, right? The reason the market is so huge is because of the statistics when it comes to trading and what people use to trade successfully. One of the other things that we have with this particular product is Forex News. Now, as we know, when it comes to the internet is full of a lot of noise, right? There is so much information coming at you, and you need to be able to filter. Well, this Forex News part, which is a part of this Forex News area, which is part of the Forex Insider's product, is actually information that is filtered through the expert traders that we have on staff, and they actually release this information to us. So this is actually really great as far as being a part of the product as well. And of course, we have the education on trading as well. You need to know the basics to be able to do these trades, but you can also learn and become a little bit more skilled as well if you want to delve into that as well. So we have, an ebook, which is what is Forex. We have how to start trading in the currency markets, and the double top bottom explanation, which is our trading strategy. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the bot for a second. This particular trading bot that we have trades 48 different strategies on 28 different currency pairs in different time frames. That is 99 situations and 48 different strategies. Now, it would take 5,000 people operating at top level to be able to do what these 4 trading bots do together, right? And then they're able to take that information and pump out the best quality trades for you. And that's not enough, because when it does pump that out, then we have our 3 expert traders who will look at that and tweak it, adjust it, and release it to the community. I'm telling you, for the value that the value that we get in for those 49 euros is phenomenal. It is really phenomenal, and that's why this particular product is going to take the world by storm. I know of other people that are using trading bots, and they're doing it very successfully. And as we've seen on our own back testing, a trading bot can be very successful over a long period in trading. But how does it compare when you combine the expertise and the technical expertise of a computer, along with the ability of an expert trader then to read what's happening in the world as well, right? And we are putting that to work for you. You personally will benefit from that, right? I'm telling you, this is a fantastic product, and this is what you do. You basically use your broker, use your app, you plug in these trades, you set them and forget them. Don't follow the trades, just put it there and trust the system. And what's good about this too, when you put it, you follow the trades, you follow the system, is that it's easy then to promote the system and to share that system with others. Trust the trades that are given to you. And when you see the results, how difficult is it then to share this with somebody else? When you can show, when you can prove that you're making money with this system, how easy will it be for you to then have somebody else use it? And I mean, this is not a hard sell. This is an easy thing. If it works, it sells itself, right? This is a super exciting product. I'm not somebody that really gets too excited, but I am excited about this product, right? So yeah. Um, so as I said before, the back testing for the 10 years showed 4.66% per month, and the reports will be in the back office for verification. And Forex is really more of a long-term investment strategy. It's Monday to Friday, as I said, approximately one trade a day. So you get anywhere between 20 and 25 trades a month, and you just receive the info and put it in the app. And here are some of the statistics on who actually would want this product. So 49% of traders depend on influencer recommendations. So almost half of the people out there who are trading are using information that somebody else is feeding to them. 49% of traders believe that AI will improve their trading decisions. And 90% of successful Forex traders use robots to help make them money. Now, what do we offer people? We offer them influencer recommendations. We offer them AI that helps improve trading decisions. And we offer robots that help make them money. So our market is absolutely enormous. And when you consider the value that you're getting from money, because it's not about how many trades you do, it's about the quality of the trades that you do, right? So doing 20 to 25 trades a month, earning up to 20% return on investment per month, you can build significant wealth. This type of product can help make ends meet. This type of product can help you build significant wealth over a period of time. This is the product that can help you put your funds in there and let that compound interest work for you. There's two kinds of people in this world: those who pay compound interest and those who build compound interest. You want to be the one who builds with compound interest, right? You want to be the one who takes advantage of it, not the one who has a set of money on your credit card and you cannot pay off the credit card and you're paying compound interest monthly. You want to be the one who is winning, right? So look at where you can get your money, put it into your brokerage account. As I said, that has nothing to do with us. That is your money. You're in full control of it. What we are selling is the trading ideas. So we have a support group that is helping people, those who don't have any technical expertise in trading whatsoever. We're helping them to get started quickly and easily. We have started a WhatsApp group that helps to notify people when a trade comes out so you don't miss on the trade, right? We have people who have a little bit of expertise, a little bit of experience in trading, to help us basically, um, carry out the trades. And so, with minimal experience, as I said, I am not an expert trader. I am complete novice. I have now started trading, but um, you know, I'm already seeing profits in my trading account, which is very exciting. Now, I'm basically bringing this whole thing to a close, but I think that anybody could see what value we have in this particular product, and I'm super excited about it. We have somebody else on the call here this evening. Her name is Cheryl, and she has been trading for some time now. And I want basically to invite her now to come in and basically speak on, how this has worked for her, what is her experience with it thus far, and what is her opinion on this Forex Insider's product.
Hi, good night, everybody.
Good night, Cheryl.
You hearing me loud and clear?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Okay, all right. My name is Cheryl Tato, and I will put my disclaimer in. I am not a professional Forex trader. I am a professional business administrative officer. That's where my profession is. What I will do tonight, because Mr. Fowler really went through this presentation quite in depth and it was quite clear, a lot was explained. So what I will do tonight is really kind of share my experience with using the app itself, and any little clarification on how to get started. I may be able to do that. So what I will do, let me see, I had a little note here, if I could share this screen. I don't know if I am sharing. I can share my screen. Right. Are you seeing my little table here? You see my screen?
Yes, we're seeing it loud and clear. Loud and clear, hearing you and seeing it great.
I will just explain. So I did a little analysis of actually what's happening for the past month on the app. So they actually sent out 25 trades, but I'm seeing 22, but I believe 3 trades would have been recalled because I knew one for a fact that was recalled. So right now we are dealing with 22 trades, and we have one active trade still in. That trade came out this afternoon, and we had 14 wins and 7 losses for the past month. So the 14 wins would have given you a total pick of 971.9 picks, and the losses would have been 287.9. If you understand, basically the pips is there, you will be able to calculate the money, and the pips is basically the movement in the currency prices, right? But this is an educational program. It is an educational program, so I expect people, when you pay for your package, for your program, you have to go in and look. While it is quite simple, as Michael said, it's like a plug and play, you can get in as quickly, but there are basic things you need to know, and you need to understand PIPs, because that is the most important point here where you're going to calculate your money. So you need to understand PIPs. So with this loss, these 14 wins and these 7 losses, if you were to convert that to cash, say you have a lot size, we're assuming people know what is a lot size. I am not here to educate in terms of a Forex lecturer or teacher. The course has everything that you need and more, much more than you need to get started. So say you have a lot size of the smallest lot size, which is about standard small lot size, about 10 cents per pick. If you have traded for this month and you took all the trades, and you took the trade, like I said, trust the system. I know it's not easy to do, and you took it at all the levels, you would have made 900, and you would have made $97 at 10 cents. But if you had a bigger account and you wanted to go like $1 per trade, you would have made $971 this month on your on the 14 wins. But you would have also lost $287 or $28.79 at 10 cents. So you still would have made a profit of $684 if you took the dollar trade, or if you had taken the 10 cents trade, you have made $68.40. As you can see, even at the smallest lot size, you would have covered your monthly subscription, right? But we're not encouraging people to say you're going in to make your first month subscription. It is an education program, so you give yourself some time, like with any business, to see profit. You take a little time to see profit, but this is 1 month, and in 1 month you would have made a profit. So last week, I actually took the trade. I think 5 trades went out last week, and 3 of those trades were wins and 2 were losses. The total pips there in the wins was 345, and the losses were 129. Now there was only one trade that gave 165 pips. So the 2 losses you made was 129. That is less than the one trade that you won. So you're already in profit there. That is basically what I have been seeing with the trade. I don't know if I could share my screen and let people see actually. If you're seeing my screen. No. Right. Are you seeing my screen? Can somebody give me a thumbs up as if they're seeing the performance history?
Yes.
That's a yes?
Yes, we're seeing.
Okay. So I just wanted to walk through this app a little bit. Show people how easy it is to put in the trade. Now you see this little area here, last chance. This is the current source. People may get a free trade tonight. This trade already hit the entry, but it reversed and it has to go back into the entry. So people could still enter this trade. It tells you right away, you can see the stop loss, how many pips. So when you're doing your risk to reward, you're trying to figure out how much you're going to lose or win in this trade here. You have your stop loss in how many pips, 75 pips, so you could calculate that quickly at the lot sizes you're using to see how much this trade is going to cost you if you have to lose. Everything is there. They give you the entry point, and they also give you 3 different levels of trading. So for most people who are getting in, you can start with making sure you get comfortable and take the first level of the trade. On the right here is the view that Mr. Fowler was talking about. If you're into the technical analysis, they give you all of this information so you could see why they are giving you these different entries, the entry point, the stop level, and the different take profit levels. And they give you a little response here, a little validation of why they're taking these trades, why they are assuming a different profit level. They also recommend to the bottom here, which is important, and I advise people, do not risk more than 3% of your capital per trade. Meaning if you have $100 in your account and you want to trade, you should not risk more than $3 on that trade you're going to put in, that initial trade. And this is the performance history. You could have seen all the trades that were won. They will tell you how much trade, how much pip was won in this trade. This was a winning trade. They also post the loss. Everything is here. There's nothing hidden. So you can go in and you do your own analysis. So nobody is really hyping or everything. It is fact. It is right here. And these are the daily trades. Right. One thing I will like to show people is how simple it is to take these entries if you know what is a buy and what is a sell. So I will just pull up if you're on the computer, this is what it will look like on a computer. On the phone, it's much simpler, but I'll just pull up a simulator to what it would look like on the phone. Something is blocking my, I wonder if I can move this without losing it. All going to click a new order here. Right. So we have the trade. It was NZD USD. When the trade came in, it was about 6 hours ago. Right, this is our chart. It was about 6 hours ago. So the trade was about here, coming down into a sell, but it was a buy idea. So if you had taken the trade on its way down and you put the entry here, which was the entry, it was still selling. So you may have gotten knocked out of the trade before it really ended, went back in. So what you wanted to do is to look for a reversal candle, maybe on a lower time frame. You would have seen the change because the trade was coming back up. Right here, it came back and hit the entry, so it was activated. So if people are in this trade, they may be in a loss right now because the trade had reversed, but the trade is active. Here is the stop loss. I just draw this line so you also see the stop loss. Here is the stop loss, so the trade is still active. When it reaches here, your trade could get knocked out, and that will be the trade is a loss trade. But it still have time to reverse and go up to the different levels, take profit levels. So you have to really be aware and not just jump in the trade. You look in the direction where the trade is going. So if it's a buy you want when the trade is going back up, I hope I'm not going too fast to people. So when the order came, the trade was going in this direction, but your entry is here. So you wait for the reversal, which was about here. Trade is reversed and hit the entry, and you have to put a buy. You know, you do it at market execution. And I'm going to just give a little example of these terms that I'm using here. Right. So we would have come in, and this is the New Zealand pair. You just enter here. It will look the same on your phone. You had to take profit level. Because the entry 6,800 and I take profit level. First one was 61,400. Everything is here. You had your stop loss. The 05. And you would have been doing a pending order because you were waiting for it to come back up. So these are your different pending orders here. You have a buy limit, your sell limit. You have to learn and understand what these are and when to use them. So since we are waiting for the buy to go back up, reversing, it would have been a buy stop. So this is where we put in the buy stop and you put your price in. Which I think the price here, entry price was 6,800. 6,800. Right? And you click place order. Right? Here your order would have been pending and waiting for execution. So when this returns up, your trade would have been activated. So you wouldn't have been experiencing all this loss while you're waiting for the trade to come down. Everybody with me? Somebody put a 111 in the chat so I will know people following. Okay. So that's the trade. Your trade has already been placed and you just waiting now for the trade to execute. It is just as simple as that. Once you understand what is buy, once you understand what is sell, all the information is here. It is as simple as that. And the most important thing I forgot was the lot size. It is here. Your lot size. Based on my account, I had a 0.02, but I will recommend that people take 10 cents. 0.02 is like 20 cents. If you're starting out and you're starting with $100 or less, you may use 0.01 for comfort. So you can really take the losses without straining your account. And that's as simple as it gets with entering this trade. And I could attest because I did a small, I had a small account of only $6.25 last week. Who, if anybody here were in the group chat, they would have seen where I was posting my trades, the winning trades, the losing trades, and I did not take the all three profits. I only took one level, the first take profit level income, and my account was able to double because of proper risk management and how effective the trades were and accurate the trade ideas were. That was said because I literally took those trades and the account was doubled with extra. So that account is continuing. Right now, the trade in that account is activated, so it is in a loss, but the account, the trade is still active, so we could go back in and get profits. We're not sure what's gonna happen. Right? So that's my little take. If anybody have questions, anything, any clarity you want, you could ask.
All right, so I guess we'll get Anderson to pick up there and see if there's anyone else has any questions or queries.
Hey, not too sure if anyone have any questions, ladies and gentlemen. If you have your question, this is the time to ask the questions. Or maybe if you're a bit scared to put your voice on the the call, maybe you can type your questions in for Ms. Cato or Mr. Michael Fowler to answer you, so that you can get more clarity. But thanks again, Ms. Cato, Mr. Michael Fowler, for adding tremendous value, because I'm listening to you and I'm a bit lost, even though it's simple. And I'm saying to myself, how glad I am we have the support group and we have calls like this to make this thing even more simple for people who are like me, very, very brand new and sort of a newbie to trading. So if you have any questions, we're going to open up the lines just maybe for a few more seconds to see if we can get them answered. Yes.
Hi, good evening. Denise Canterbury here. Right. I am very, very, very new to this. So I tried it today and there was an error I made. And as I heard Kato saying about risk management, the error I made is that I did not change the you have the 0.01 and the 0. I end up putting it at 1.00, which represents what I think is $10. So
yes.
Right. So I watched it. Well, you learn from errors, right? So it's something the trade is still active, so I am watching it here. So my
And it's in
question is,
profit now.
ah,
And it's in profit now. It's very
yes,
active in profit.
right. I'm seeing it blue. So my
Mhm.
question is, even though you put all these stuff, what can does it stop on its own, or do you have to stop it?
You could close your trade anytime you want, or it will close itself at the take profit level that you put it in. And Denise, that is large lot size you had put in, you could have reduced it. There is a way that you could take some of the profit or some of the losses off, and you would have been at a better place in your lot size. So that is something here that we could just show you or talk you through.
Okay, thank you for that advice, because I was like, oh gosh, how do I lessen this? How do I didn't know, because I'm saying this is my second time go at the trade.
Right.
Guys, I think I'm gonna interject there a little bit and kind of show how it looks on a phone. I think a lot of us will probably be doing this on the go, so most of us will be
Yes, on the
trading
phone.
on our phone. I'm gonna screen share. If Cheryl could stop her screen share, I'll pop in with the screen share and just show quickly how a trade would look from your phone. All right, so I'm gonna share the screen on my phone, so we have a look and see how that looks. Screen. There we go. All right, excellent. So let's have a look here. So we got Zoom. No, let's go to email. So here's what happens. We get an email from Forex Insiders. This is the latest one. We see a trading idea, right? We click the link and it takes us usually to sign in. And yep, so we see we could sign into the Forex Insiders here. We just scroll down and we see I'm already signed in. So we see the trading idea. I usually will kind of scroll it up to the top of the screen here a little bit. And then I'll go over to the first thing I want to do is calculate my lot size. So we're basically going to establish, I'm using this app called Stinu. We've posted this in our Forex Insider support group. And so at the moment, well, say, let's just say you have $3,000. Whatever amount it is in your account at the moment, that's what you enter in your account balance. So let's say I got $3,000, right? And I decide I want to trade. Okay, hold on, let me just press this. I decide I want to trade with 3% risk, which is the most that we recommend that people trade with. Professional traders trade with 1%. 3% is recommended the most. Okay, so we're going to put in 3% and then we're going to go stop loss and pips. Well, let's go back and have a quick look. I can peek here and I can see when I touch the, to show all the pages, I can see that the stop loss and pips is 75 pips, right? So we're going to enter 75 pips and we press the check mark and then we select the currency pair. It's NSD, USD, calculate. Now, for 75 pips, it says 0.12 lots, right? So that, or $90, right? That's what 3% risk is. So we go now, we change screens. What do we say it was? It's 0.12. All right, so let's go now to our trading app, MetaTrader 4, right? So we're gonna put in a trade. So we go, first of all, we can go either to the quote itself. So we look at quotes. And we go right here, NSD, USD. Tap that one, new order. All right. So we go up here, we see the options here. We have market execution, buy limit, sell limit. So if it's a buy idea or a sell idea, we select either buy limit or sell limit. This is basically what we're going to be using for the most part. So this is what? Does anybody remember? It's a buy idea. So we go back here to we go buy limit. Now, what was our lot size? I believe it was 0.12, 0.12. Let's go back and double check. This is important to make sure you get this right. Yes, 0.12. Right? So we enter that. That's our lot size. Then we go to the price. What's our buy-in price? Let's go back and have a peek. The buy-in price is 0.608. That's the entry price. Right? So let's enter the entry price 608. And then we're going to go down here in the red area. That's where our stop loss is. The red area is always the stop loss. Let's go, and the stop loss is 0.60050. Let's go to take profit. Now we decide if we want to go low, medium, or high risk. The low risk, which I recommend if you're going to trade, is 0.614. So let's go tap here again, 0.614. Right? So we've entered buy limit. We've calculated our lot size, which is in the second line there, 0.12. We see the price is 0.608. And of course, we have our stop loss at 0.60050 and the take profit 0.614. Now, how many people think that that is relatively easy? At this point, I would click done and then click place. Now, it's
All
not
right.
in a
So
position now to actually enter that trade because of where the market has gone. But when this trade was actually released, this is what you would have done. Um, because the price is now, I think
below.
it's below.
So
Yeah,
you
because
put
it's
by stop and you'll get it. By stop.
right. Okay, so if the price has already come down below the entry price, remember this when this particular trade was released. So I'm not going to place this trade, but this is how you would normally place the trade. Let's go have a look at the at the um, at the thing on this phone. There. Sorry. I'm gonna put it. All right, charts. Here we go. Here's the chart. You have to make sure on the chart that you're in the right currency pair, and we can see up in the top. Um, I'm gonna use. Let me see if I can use a pointer or something on here. Spotlight. We can see up here the currency pair, right? If it's the wrong currency pair, then I tap up here with a little dollar sign, and that will actually allow me. I guess it's not allowing me because I'm using this. Let me stop that. Oops, I stopped the share. Let me go back in again. Share screen. All right, and MetaTrader. Okay. All right. So if I press the little dollar sign thing there, I can actually change the currency pair. So you make sure you're in the right one, which is that one, NSD USD, and we can see. Let me go back with my little pointer here. Right. So we can see this is the take profit level up here. This is the entry price. We can see that the market was coming down here. This is when the actual trade was released. The price was above the entry price. Right. Now, when you do a buy limit, the price has to come down through the buy area and come back up to activate. What actually happened was because the market actually doesn't just go in a straight line like we see that red line there, it goes up and down and up and down. Sometimes it can pass through the buy area, pop back up, and it actually activates this buy limit and then continues to trend down. And as Cheryl was saying, you'll hit your stop loss and you get knocked out of the trade, which we don't want. So if it is that, let's say the email came out, you missed the email and the price has come down and it's now down below the buy area, what will happen is that you would not be able to actually place that trade. It won't allow you to activate it. So what you will put in is, instead of going buy limit, go buy stop. So as the price now starts to come back up through, and Cheryl can correct me if I'm wrong, but as the price comes back up through the buy area, it will actually activate the buy. And then when it reaches take profit, you will make money. You'll lock in that trade. I'm going to close off the stop light. All right, here we go. So over here now, you can actually see what's happening with the trade. And let's go back to quotes. Yeah, so basically that is how it would look on your phone. I don't know if anybody thinks that that's nice and easy, but I think that's not too difficult. I think most people can get that. You're basically, as I said, you're entering the information, go into buy limit, or if it's a sell idea, you have to make sure you go sell limit. Then you enter, you calculate your lot size based on what we said, right? You go into here, your app, enter the account balance, decide what risk level you want, enter the amount in pips that was on the trade, select the currency pair, and it tells you what lot size to use. That's basically the only thing you need to calculate on your own, because of course every individual will have their own size of account, and every individual is going to determine their own level of risk. Not everybody's going to use the same level of risk. Some people are very risk averse, and some people, they love to play with money. They like to go out and gamble, like to go out and play those machines, the roulette machines, and all these things. Um, so basically, yeah, that's how it would look on your phone. As I said, I recommend you use the MetaTrader 4. It's simple and straightforward enough for us with what we're doing. And yeah, that's it. So if you have any comments again, Cheryl, anything to add to that, that would be very welcome.
That was quite good. I was looking at a novice and I think it was quite easy and understandable. The only thing people will have to understand is those different limits, when to use them. And that's just you familiarizing yourself with it.
Right. So we will offer support in the support group, um, in terms of letting people know if a trade has, if you've entered the trade late, what to do as far as whether it's a buy limit or a market execution or a buy stop or a sell stop. Right? There's basically only 5 options there in the MetaTrader app of what to do, and we will assist people with that. But the basic, you know, setting of a trade, as long as you catch it in a reasonable amount of time, which is why we actually set up the WhatsApp group, because as we see, the trade notifications at the moment, I don't know if they're going to create an app or anything, but the trade notifications at the moment come out by email. And I know a lot of people don't necessarily know exactly when an email comes out. And what I'd like to let people know as well is that um, is that these notifications come out any time of day. It can come out in the middle of the night. So what we've done is, for me personally, is I've now set my email notifications so that I actually hear it on my phone. And if I hear a notification come out, or if somebody else does in the community, they can then just copy or take a snapshot, not of the entire trade, but just of that it's a new trading idea and how many minutes ago it came out, and you post that in the trading idea notifications chat group. And what that does will then um, what that'll do is to help notify everybody who is subscribed to go and check their email, open up and see what the trading idea is, and they'll be able to go and execute that trade in a timely manner so they don't miss out on the opportunity. Now, some of these trades you will have a little more time. It's not such a rush. As we can see with this particular trade, it was about 8 hours ago, but because it's now entered down below the buy area, the entry price, you will have to, modify your trade settings in order to be able to execute that properly. But it is relatively simple. It is something that I believe that most anybody can do, especially with the support of this community. We are going to make this work for people. We are going to make this so that people make money, right? I'm very excited, as I said, to be able to get this product out there, get it going, and let people earn an income. I mean, look at the times we're in right now. A lot of people are going to be suffering when it comes to money, but you can stay home, right? You can spend a little 5-10 minutes a day, and you can earn an income with this. You just might have to invest a little bit into your own brokerage account, put your own money in your own brokerage account, as I said, and then get the trading app, and you just pay your subscription. And as I said, you can do that with a credit card. You can maintain that subscription. For those who don't have a credit card, there is a credit union in Trinidad and Tobago that we're working with, that will assist people. You can get basically a prepaid credit card that will allow you to top up enough funds to easily maintain your subscriptions every month, and even possibly to withdraw some some funds onto from your brokerage account. So we definitely working together. We welcome the input of those who have been trading for a while to help us out with any of the little odds and ends, to be able to to figure this thing out and to do it as efficiently and effectively as possible. And I'm going to pass the call back over to Mr. Anderson Chester. And thank you all for tuning in. I hope you're able to understand what we just presented to you guys. And I hope you see the potential in it, and I hope you realize the value that you're getting for the money.
Before you go, Michael, I just want to encourage people to download the MetaTrader, even if you haven't purchased your Forex Insiders yet. Download the MetaTrader 4 on your phone. A lot of people have phones. Download your MetaTrader 4, open a demo account, and start familiarizing yourself and get accustomed to what's happening. You could get started right away. Okay, so over to Mr. Chester.
Well, thank you so very much, Ms. Cheryl Cato, and of course, Mr. Michael Fowler, for a fantastic job done tonight. I really appreciate the fact that you took the time out of your schedules to really bring value to us tonight. And of course, this call was recorded and it will be available in a matter of hours, so you can definitely jump back in and re-listen to the call so you can get more information. I believe everything is practical, though. It has a lot to do with putting into practice what we saw tonight, and I believe it's going to get easier and easier and easier. Some of your questions were answered. I was looking at the questions with regards to withdrawals and stuff. I saw some of the questions being answered in the chat box. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for being on this call tonight. And of course, get in touch with the person who invited you onto this call to find out how the Forex Insiders can really benefit you in your business and benefit friends, family, associates, and anyone you would like to benefit from this amazing opportunity that we have. I am excited about it, and I believe we're going to do more calls like this, and we're going to provide the support so that you can understand the value of the product you have. So I want to wish you a fantastic night once again. Thank you so much to my hosts and co-hosts and everyone who participated on this call. Wish you a fantastic night. Godspeed. Thanks again.